Alright, so for today's video, I actually have something interesting that I want to share with you because I have my journal in my hands, by the way, if you're wondering what this is. I have something interesting I want to tell you. And I didn't really realize it was interesting until my friend told me. And it's that in the diary that I use for journaling, there's these 3 boxes at the top, and these 3 boxes are normally used to tell like what day like what kind of weather was that day, if it was sunny, if it was rainy, or if it was like cloudy like it is today. And so I found that it was pretty boring, like, cause like I didn't really care if in the top there I just had sunny or something. So instead what I did is I just thought of this randomly, that I would use it for like how good the day was overall towards my self-improvement goals. So a sunny day would mean that it was good, I got a lot of things done, I was productive that day. A cloudy day would mean that it was like, it was good, but there was still some things I could have improved. Like my head wasn't all in the game. Like I was still doing some bad things. I might have scrolled for 30 minutes. I might have done something bad, something like that. And then rainy day was, rainy day is simplified that the day was bad. I didn't get much done. I just, I spent the entire day doing nothing. It was just an overall bad day. And so I thought it was a pretty cool concept, so I started doing it for my journals every day. And so then today, I was talking to my friend when I told him this concept, and he thought it was really good. Like he had never heard of it before. And so I was kind of shocked that he didn't know it. And so because of that, I just thought that I'd come on here and if anyone doesn't know it, because I find it's a really nice concept if you're journaling. And so what you do is here you make a little tally board. You put the good box, the alright or mid box, and then the bad box. And then so here, as you can see, I have tallies for good, alright, and bad. And now at the end of the year, I'm gonna see that, okay, I'm gonna have had this amount of good tallies this year, this amount of bad, and all that. And it kind of turns it into a game. Like you just randomly in the day start doing productive things so that the tally at the end of the day ends up good. And I love that idea because it makes self-improvement less of a chore and more of like a game, which makes it super fun except of tedious. So like except of not wanting to do my cold shower because I really didn't want to do it today. I see it as an opportunity to make it a good tally except of a mid or a bad tally. And I really love this concept. Here, as you can see, I've got a pretty good amount of good tallies, but next year I'm going to try to limit how many mid and bad tallies I have. So if next year I get more tallies, that means that it was overall a better year. And it also gives you like a progressive overload for the year, so you can see that, alright, this year of self-improvement I did better or I did worse. And then like that you can also fix some issues. So that's really a nice concept that I wanted to share with you guys. If you're not journaling yet, I highly recommend it. It's just I really like the concept of journaling because not really about talking about my day, but so that I can reflect on following days. I can see like, okay, outdoor journaling 22. It was a good day because I went to the gym. I did some parkour with my bike. I did the dishes. I did everything, all of this. I slept outside, so that's interesting. I forgot I did that, but now that I looked at this, I realized. And so I see that on the good days, I see what made it good and what I can improve. And then on the bad days, I can look at them and I can be like, oh, yeah, yeah, I'm not gonna share that, but let's just say you can see what you did on the bad day to improve it for next time. And so, yeah, I find it's just a really nice concept. I'm not gonna waste any more of your time. It's a pretty simple concept, but I highly recommend that you start it, especially if you haven't started journaling yet. And if you haven't, I highly recommend that too. It's kind of just like the self-improvement version of having like a diary or something, but it really helps you see what what made that day good, what made it bad. It helps you reflect on if you got everything done that you wanted to that day, and it's just overall a nice thing to have. So yeah, that's all I have for today's video. I hope you enjoyed.